appraiser is done appraising the property. How long does it take to get the report back? And what kind of things can I expect from the report? Let's talk about that. Hi, my name is Tonya Byrd, and I'm with Keller Realty Atlanta Partners in Peachtree City, Georgia. And today we're going to be talking about, in our three-part series on appraisals and appraisers, look for the links below for parts 1 and 2, on how long does it take to get the report back? What happens if a condition it comes back in the report, and what if it doesn't appraise? So it can take, I've seen, anywhere from 24 hours to up to a week for an appraisal to come back. It really depends on how backed up the appraiser is on getting their reports done. Typically, the bank or the buyer's agent will let the listing agent know that it's back and whether or not it appraised or if it had a condition, or kind of like the status of the appraisal. If it appraises and no conditions, everybody moves forward. If it comes back with a condition, then the seller has to fix that condition before everyone moves forward. So for example, let's say the dishwasher is broken and the appraiser knows that. That seller would have to prove that they fixed the dishwasher before the condition on the appraisal is met and everybody can close on the house. If it comes back and it doesn't appraise, there's several things that you can do. The first thing you can do is challenge the appraisal. Now, as a listing agent, if it doesn't appraise, they do request to see the appraisal report so that we can see, well, which comparables did they use? And if there's a comparable that the appraiser completely missed, then as agents, they can get that over to the bank and challenge it and see if the appraiser will put that comparable in his or her report. Now, this is not something that happens often because I don't know many appraisers who like real estate agents telling them, hey, you didn't do your job, you forgot this comparable. So it's really hard to get them to change the report. The other thing you can do is order another appraisal. Of course, this is going to cost money, but you can have the bank order a separate appraisal and get a different opinion on the value of the property. And if that comes in higher, then everybody can move forward. You can also switch lenders. Now, in the other videos, I talked about Keller Mortgage and how they will order the appraisal on day one and it's not due until closing. I will provide a link down below for the Keller Mortgage video that I've done so you can learn more about that. But you could always, if you have enough time, switch lenders in the middle of the process and get a new appraisal going. Finally, you can negotiate with the buyer and try to meet in the middle and try to get this thing to go through. And sometimes that means as a seller you have to settle for less, or maybe you meet in the middle because the buyer is willing to pay a little bit more on down payment. They see the value in the house and they really want it. Last resort is you decide not to agree to the price that the appraisal has done, and nobody wants to order a new one. The buyer can back out at that point because nobody came to agreement upon the price. I hate when that happens for buyers and sellers because I always want to help them to see them get to their goal. So always try all these other methods first before we go to that last resort of letting the buyer walk. So if you like this kind of content, please be sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, put some comments below. Let me know your experience on appraisals. And if you need help in the greater Atlanta area, please reach out to me. If you need help finding a good realtor in your neck of the woods, reach out to me. I'll be glad to make a connection with a good realtor where you live. So I hope this series was helpful for you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.